Good morning. How are you all today? Thank you for visiting with us. Andrea and I have already had prayer. So welcome to Bible class with Andrea and Betty. We're continuing our studies from the book of First Kings. And our subject will be, who are you going to listen to? Because there are many voices in the world, but who are we going to listen to direct our way? And this is a prophecy against Jeroboam, the king of the northern kingdom of 10 tribes. And Jeroboam is Solomon's servant that had been promoted to king because of Solomon bringing idolatry into Israel. And so this is a prophecy against this king Jeroboam because he had made two false altars and put one in Bethel and the other he put in Dan, or the northernmost tribe on the east side of the Jordan River. And so this is a man of God that comes to him. This man of God is unnamed. And so verse 1, this is 1 Kings 13, verse 1. And behold, there came a man of God out of Judah by the word of the Lord unto Bethel. This phrase, by the word of God will be repeated throughout the chapter and even further in the Bible. And so there came a man of God out of Judah. He came by the word of the Lord, and he came unto Bethel. And Jeroboam stood by the altar to burn incense or to make worship for idol gods, and the one in Bethel, verse 2. And he cried, this man of God, and he cried against the altar in the word of the Lord and said, O altar, altar, thus saith the Lord, behold, a child shall be born unto the house of David, Josiah by name, and upon thee shall he offer the priest of the high places that burn incense unto thee, and men's bones shall be burnt upon thee. And this is fulfilled in 1 Kings chapter 23. And he gave us, the man of God gave a sign the same day that he was talking to Jeroboam, saying to Jeroboam, this is the sign which the Lord hath spoken. Behold, the altar shall be torn or rent, and the ashes that are upon it shall be poured out. And we'll see this prophecy fulfilled in verse 5. Verse 4. And it came to pass, when King Jeroboam heard the saying of the man of God, which he had cried against the altar in Bethel, that he put forth his hand from the altar, saying, lay hold on him. Arrest the man of God, lay hold on him. And his hand, he put it forth, and his hand, which he had put forth against the man of God, dried up, so that he could not pull it in again to him. Verse 5, the altar also was torn or rent, and the ashes poured out from the altar according to the sign which the man of God had given by the word of the Lord. And that was in verse 3. Verse 6, and the king answered and said unto the man of God, entreat now the face of the Lord thy God, and pray for me, that my hand may be restored me again. And the man of God besought the Lord, and the king's hand was restored again, and became as it was before. So he didn't ask the man of God to pray for him against what he had done in worshiping idols. He just wanted his hand restored, and the prophet prayed, and God graciously restored his hand the way it was. Verse 7, and the king said unto the man of God, come home with me, and refresh thyself, and I will give thee a reward. And so he thinks he can pay for the blessing of the Lord. Verse 8, and the man of God said unto the king, if thou wilt give me half thine house, I will not go in with thee, neither will I eat bread nor drink water in this place. And here's where the Lord gives him a charge, and the voice of the Lord is who we're to listen to. Verse 9, for so was it charged me by the word of the Lord. This is the fourth time the word of the Lord is used. So this voice came unto me saying, God told me, eat no bread, nor drink water, nor turn again by the same way that thou camest. This is the charge of God to the man of God. So he went, the man of God went another way and returned not by the way that he came to Bethel. Verse 11, now there dwelt an old prophet in Bethel, and his sons came and told him all the works that the man of God had done that day in Bethel. The words which he had spoken unto the king, them they told also to their father, the old prophet. Verse 12, and their father said unto them, what way went he? Which way did he go? For his sons had seen what way the man of God went, which came from Judah. Verse 13, and he said unto his sons, saddle me the ass. So they saddled him the ass, and he rode thereupon, and went after the man of God, and found him sitting under an oak. And he said unto him, are you the man of God that camest from Judah? And he said, I am. Then said he unto him, the old prophet said unto the man of God, come home with me and eat bread. Verse 16, and the man of God said, I may not return with thee, nor go in with thee, neither will I eat bread nor drink water with thee in this place. For it was said to me by the word of the Lord, thou shalt eat no bread nor drink water there, nor turn again to go by the way that thou camest. Verse 18, and he said unto him, the old prophet said unto the man of God, I am a prophet also as thou art. Now here comes his deception. And an angel spake unto me by the word of the Lord, saying, bring him back with thee into thine house, that he may eat bread and drink water. But he lied unto him. So who are you going to listen to? Verse 19, so he went back with him. He listened to the old prophet and did eat bread, even though God had told him not to, and did eat bread in his house and drank water. Verse 20, and it came to pass as they sat at the table that the word of the Lord came unto the prophet that brought him back, that is the old prophet. Verse 21, and he cried unto the man of God that came from Judah, saying, thus saith the Lord, for as much as thou hast disobeyed the mouth of the Lord, and hast not kept the commandment which the Lord thy God commanded thee, but camest back and hast eaten bread and drunk water in this place, of the which the Lord did say to thee, eat no bread and drink no water, thy carcass, because you have disobeyed the Lord, thy carcass or thy dead body shall not come into the sepulchre of thy fathers, those that had died before you. So the result of listening to the wrong voice is what we're reading about now. Verse 23. And it came to pass after he had eaten bread and after he had drunk, that he saddled for him the ass. The old prophet saddled an ass for the man of God, to be exact, for the prophet whom he had brought back. Verse 24. And when he was gone, the man of God, when he left, a lion met him by the way and slew him, and his carcass was cast in the way, and the ass stood by his dead body. The lion also stood by the carcass. And this is a miracle because the lion did not tear him apart and eat him. Verse 25. And behold, men passed by and saw the carcass cast in the way, and the lion standing by the carcass. And they came and told it in the city where the old prophet lived or dwelt. Verse 26. And when the prophet that brought him back from the way heard thereof, he said, it is the man of God who was disobedient unto the word of the Lord. Therefore the Lord had delivered him unto the lion, which had torn him and slain him, according to the word of the Lord which he spake unto him. We're up to the 9th time that the word of the Lord speaking has been stated. Verse 27. And he spake, the old prophet spake to his son, saying, saddle me the ass. And they saddled him. Verse 28. And he went and found his carcass cast in the way, and the ass and the lion standing by the carcass. The lion had not eaten the carcass nor torn the ass. And that's a miracle. Verse 29. And the prophet, the old prophet, took up the carcass of the man of God and laid it upon the ass and brought it back. And the old prophet came to the city to mourn and to bury him. Verse 30. And he laid his carcass in his own grave. And they mourned over him, saying, alas, my brother, horrible, my brother. Verse 31. And it came to pass, after he had buried him, that he spake to his son, saying, when I am dead, then bury me in the sepulchre wherein the man of God is buried. Lay my bones beside his bones. And this is fulfilled in chapter 23, verses 17 and 18. 32. For the saying which he cried by the word of the Lord against the altar in Bethel, and against all the houses of the high places which are in the cities of Samaria, shall surely come to pass. Josiah is going to be king, and all that I said would happen, this old prophet is saying, what the man of God said will come to pass. Verse 33. After this, Jeroboam returned not from his evil way, but made again of the lowest of the people priests of the high places. These are places of idol worship. Whosoever would, Jeroboam consecrated him, and he became one of the priests of the high places. 34. And this thing became sin unto the house of Jeroboam, even to cut it off and to destroy it from off the face of the earth. And this was fulfilled later by another man that conspired against Jeroboam. And so we're looking at the life of the kings, and in Israel, the northern kingdom, 10 tribes. All the kings of the northern kingdom were evil in the sight of the Lord, and we'll see that as we go through. And only about 8 kings pleased the Lord in the tribe of Judah, or the southern kingdom, that was Judah and Benjamin. So these lessons from the kings are really to be studied, because when we get in the prophets, like Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, these prophecies will take place during the reigns of the times of these kings. So it's very important. So we have to be careful who we listen to, and we must try the spirits, whether they be of God or no. So you all have a great day and a great week. Bye.